Welcome back to the studio. Joining me right now is founder and director of the local dance group, Reverend Rhythms. Miss Kay Cunningham, how you doing today?
Doing great.
Cameron
Thanks for having me.
I'm doing well. So, Miss Cameron, for those who don't know, tell us a little bit about how Reverend Rhythms got started.
Yeah, so I'm originally from Wisconsin, moved out here in 2015, and I founded Reverend Rhythms while I was a junior at CMU. And we started teaching $5 dance classes out of a church gymnasium and doing amateur showcases. And 4 years later, we have a School of the Arts, a professional touring dance company, community outreach programs, and overseas missions.
Oh, wow, sound like you've been a busy lady.
A little bit. Drink lots of coffee.
Yes, ma'am. Good tip right there. So, Miss Cameron, for those who don't know, I know there are different types of praise dances, but what type does Reverend Rhythms focus on?
Yeah, so typically when people think of worship dance or praise dance, you think of maybe a Southern church of liturgical worship dance, and that is not at all what we do. There's definitely a place for that in ministry. Most of what we do is, our mission is to actively demonstrate the love of Christ through excellence in performing arts education and performance. So we want to provide an excellent product and use that as the platform to serve our community well through the performing arts.
Speaking of products, you guys got a big product coming up next week, right?
Yes, our professional dance company who performs locally as well as tours throughout the United States, we're performing our newest production, Snow White and the Poisoned Apple.
So what is Snow White about?
Yeah, so you have the traditional story of Snow White, and most people are familiar with the Disney movie or the book, and so our production puts a spin on that traditional story. So you'll see Snow White, you'll see the prince, the evil stepmother, the hag, the seven dwarfs, but the characters may not be exactly who you think they are.
Oh, okay. Got a little medieval plot twist
Yes,
to it. I love that.
exactly.
So where's the production going to take place at?
Yes, it'll be at Vineyard Community Church in Orchard Mesa. That's at 2711 Unaweep Ave.
All right. And Ms. Cameron, how can people get tickets to see Snow White?
Yeah, you can go to reverendrhythms.com. You can Google us. You can find us on social media as well, and there will be ticket links all over.
So how does that work? Like, talk about the preparation of getting something from that Disney movie, like you said, the Snow White, into transforming it into something of a passion dance.
Yeah, so I get the privilege for our professional company productions to do all of the song selection, all the choreography, all the costume selection, prop and set design, and even getting to work with all the dancers and setting it. And so I start with a concept and put my own spin on it, and really there's a lot of prayer that goes into it of how we want to share the gospel through that production. And each one is very unique. Everyone is an original. We don't follow a script. We don't purchase it from someone else. We create it from the ground up.
Okay, and speaking of ground up, that's such an inspiring thing right there. How can someone on the Western Slope want to have their little ones join if they want to join Reverend Rhythms?
Yeah, so like I said, we have a School of the Arts as well, so we teach ages 18 months all the way through. Our oldest student is in her 70s in ballet, jazz, hip hop, tap, musical theater, acrobatics, and aerial silks. And so you can go to our website, you can find us on Facebook. Again, it's reverendrhythms.com, and you can sign up for a free trial. You can try every class for free.
Yes, ma'am. That's who doesn't love free.
Exactly.
One more time, Ms. Cameron, where is this show going to take place at, and how can they get tickets?
Yes, so it'll be on February 24th at 6 p.m., February 24th at 1 p.m. and 6 p.m., and you can get tickets at reverendrhythms.com.
Ms. Cameron, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day today and stopping by and giving the Western Slope something to do next weekend. I greatly appreciate it.
Great. Thanks for having me.
Yes, ma'am.